you're all doing fine. This is Marie and Rafa again today, and we're having a special topic. We have found out that everybody is wondering how to handle have, has, but it's a super easy baby. You see, have and has. This is one verb actually, and it is used in the always form. I call it the always form because because either you have a piano or you don't have a piano. And there we go. You see, for I, we, you, they, I use the plural. And the wonderful thing about English is plural and infinitive form on the verb is the same. Now, where do you find the infinitive? Guess what? In the dictionary. So when you want to talk about I, we, you, they, all you have to look up is the dictionary. Okay, this is how I use it. So it's very easy. As a little example, you say, do you have a piano? You see, do we need for the question? This is our question word. And then you say maybe, no, I don't have a piano. You see, very easy, baby. No S. Don't worry about the S right now because we're talking about I, you, we, they. It's all the same, but yes, of course, I have a piano. So you see, either you have a piano or you don't have a piano. And the same thing happens with the has. Because we're talking about the always form, or in grammar, you say present simple. You're talking here about principles. You're talking here about routines you do, like I play piano every day. It's all the same. Or when you have a piano, you have a brother, you have a sister. It's all the same. It's a status. Okay? So, and now let's go over to has. The has goes for he, she, or it. And only for these three personal pronouns and no others. Now, basic rule is, first of all, it's used only for the always form. That's clear. And the second thing is, here we only need one S. Only one S. I'll show you how. I say, does she have a piano? You see, when we ask our question, the does slips on the helping verb to show, ding ding, here is the question. In the negative answer, we say, no. She, and here it comes, doesn't have a piano. You see, our S here is on the real negative, on the helping verb. Helping verbs show negative, or they show the question, and you see here, the major verb is again infinitive. So you see, only one S at a time. And now it counts. You see, yes, you say, yes. She has a piano. You see?
Okay, so when I use he, she, it, I have to use one S.
That's right.
And if I ask a question, because I have to say does, in the case of he, she, it, that's where the S goes.
Right.
And then the have stays the way it is.
The have stays basically in the infinitive because I have the S on the does.
And if I don't use the does, like yes, she has, then the S needs to go there.
Exactly, Rafa. Exactly. That's it. That's the point. It's not difficult, is it?
No, that's easy. I just have to remember that when I use he, she, it, one S needs to be there.
Exactly. Okay, shall we have a look at the had now?
Yeah.
All right. When we take this timeline, had is back here. It is the same verb, only in grammar we call it past simple, or I call it the finished form, because the had you only use when the action is completely finished. When I say, I had a piano 2 years ago, well, I don't have a piano anymore. Now, I had a good friend when I lived in Honolulu. Well, I don't know what is going on with the friend now, but I don't have this friend anymore. So, the structure is super easy. It's the same as with have and has, only because we're talking about a completely finished action. I say, did, our helping verb. Did you have a piano 2 years ago? If I guess about 2 years ago, I can add it, but I can also leave it out. And along with the did, you understand it's finished. And then this is our question. And then for the negative answer, no. I didn't have a piano. You see, in the negative, it's shown here in our didn't. So you know it's negative and it's finished. And look what is happening here. Did helping verb. Didn't negative helping verb. The major verb have. Here it comes again because we have the finished form in did and didn't. And here the major verb infinitive. And didn't major verb infinitive. So, but now I say yes. Positive answer. Yes. And here it comes. I had a piano, and if you like, 2 years ago. Here, voila, is our had.
Okay, so that is like the have has, but is in the past.
Exactly.
And if I use the do, in the case in the past did, then I keep it as have, but if I don't use it, then I have to say had.
Exactly.
And what happens with he, she, it? Do I also have to put an S?
Oh, Rafa, super easy. In the finished form, forget the S. There is no S whatsoever. You see, I use helping verb did. Did you have? I could also say, did she have? It's all the same.
And then the affirmative would be yes, she had the piano.
Exactly.
So always in the past I forget about the S.
Past, no S. It's either had in the positive statement or have with negative didn't, or did for the question. So you see, did plus have, didn't plus have, and had in the positive statement, in the affirmative, as you said so nicely.
Okay, that's easy.
That's easy, no?
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, then we're goofing off, okay? Thank you very much. Have a great time out there. And, don't forget to like us or subscribe.